What's up, everybody? PG Braun here, president of Blackstone Labs. This is a little bonus video for you guys. I'm trying to teach you guys a little bit about Marketing 101. So yesterday, somebody said to me, I'm very excited about the Carnitrim. I hate the label. I asked him why. He said he doesn't like yellow. Well, typically I don't like yellow either, but I'm gonna break down some marketing for you guys and why we do the things that we do. So most of our labels are designed for the sake of the wholesale department and our retail stores. And let me explain why. If everything was done based on the website, we would make the website very user-friendly. Everything's kind of broke down into categories. You know what you want, you click it, you get it, boom. Labels are important, but not as important as when you go into a retail outlet. So when you walk into most of your favorite retail stores, I could shout out a few of them, but then my other customers will get angry with me, so I won't shout out any. They're typically broke down into sections. You've got your fat burner section, your pre-workout section, your proteins, greens are over here, whatever. Now, your label is your time to shine for a very short period of time when somebody walks into the store. So in the fat burner section, you've got all sorts of different products, and people are going to look at the label that jumps out to them the most. So I'll give you an example. When I designed the Arson label, I was thinking about moving in a direction of doing the pharmaceutical style labels for all the products, which I obviously did not do, and I'll explain why. I had a pharmaceutical designed label for Arson, and I showed it to my partner Jared, and he said, why did you want to go the pharmaceutical route with this? And I said, I just prefer those labels. They're clean and they look good, and that's the direction I was thinking about going with everything, but I figured I'd try it out on this. And he said, well, I like that direction also, and I like that style myself, but when it comes to fat burners, this is your chance to really shine and really pop on a shelf, which is extremely important. So what we did was, we designed one label that had fire on it, and then we kept my original label. Then we had 10 people in the office. They were all women, by the way, which are typically gonna be the perfect person to ask, because women love fat burners. Statistically, women love to take fat burners. So we brought all 10 women in. We asked them to choose between the two fat burners. One of them picked the pharmaceutical label and said, oh, I like that one. It looks like a bottle of medicine. It must be good. And then the 9 of the rest all picked the fire, specifically saying, oh, this one has fire. It must be strong. And so that was enough for me to put the fire on the Arson label and go in that direction with that label. So that's your one chance to grab somebody with your product. I've had people tell me numerous times that people go over to my dust bottle and they grab it and they're like, wow, look at this, it's got angels on it, looks crazy, I wanna try this one out. So from a marketing standpoint, when you're working with wholesale in retail stores, your label is really, really important. So with the Carnitrim, being a good, clean, natural source of energy, this natural, abundant, powerful fat burner, powerful, clean energy, I started thinking to myself, well, what is the most powerful, clean source of energy that I could think of? And I thought of the sun. What is more burning, radiant than our beautiful sun that we see every day? And so I started thinking that I wanted something solar for my label. So we started working around with the sun, and my marketing team is awesome. They can take my ideas and whip up exactly what I want pretty fast. So as we were working on the sun, I started thinking hotter and more heat, and I started getting into thinking that I wanted a comet burning through there. So that's where the orange came through. And basically this is supposed to represent just a burning hot comet, just flaming through. And that is what this form of L-carnitine is gonna do for you. So that's why I went this way with the label. So I want you guys to understand from a marketing standpoint, while we do these things, I also think that orange and yellow, not only do they represent heat, but they also represent purity. And I think that's very important. So to put a product like this in maybe like a black bottle, I just don't think would make sense from a marketing standpoint. You guys might like black better, and many of you have said that you love the glycolog bottle, right? It looks like a bottle of insulin. Well, that's a pharmaceutical design product. And so with those series, I actually want them to look like that. They're on their own shelf and they usually don't have much competition over there. So from a marketing standpoint, this is why we do things the way that we do. It's different, so you guys are gonna talk about it. Maybe you'll all say how much you hate the label and that'll get more attention to it, but it's an awesome product, and that's the way that my mind works when I'm coming up with ideas for labels. You should absolutely think about things from a marketing standpoint whenever you're doing anything, no matter what line of work that you're in. The story is what's going to separate you from everybody else, not how good your product is. Unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way in the world, guys. Marketing is huge. It's very, very, very important for success in your business. That's a little marketing 101 for you guys. from Carnitrim and your boy, PJ Braun, president of Blackstone Labs. Peace out, bye.